What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this sub. Welcome back to our channel. I would like to organize this business meeting where we just talk about business and business opportunities. We did it back then, but the WhatsApp group was becoming toxic, so that was discouraging. And number two is I was quite busy. But this time, I just want a situation whereby we meet once in a month. And we wouldn't have like WhatsApp group or anything. Whatever we're going to be discussing will be solely on business. And after that, we just go our separate ways. And if you want to share contact, of course, it's going to be between you and the person. Not us just talking about a bunch of other things. It's just solely business, and I think that's what people don't really know about me. I also like to talk about business, but I don't want to come on YouTube to talk about that. I want to do it somewhere else. We're going to talk about business opportunities in Nigeria, overseas, and of course we're going to have rules and regulations because it has to be healthy and legit. Yeah, let's just share knowledge. I can also learn myself. Let me know if you're interested. Maybe that will motivate me. I don't know. At least 2 or 3 people is enough for me. Okay, guys, in today's news, all right, we've got Banky W. And the reason why I'm talking about Banky W today is because of the video he shared on social media and how Banky W is playing along with this whole thing, which is pissing some people off and got some people even thinking like, oh, maybe Banky W knows what he's doing and maybe he's guilty of that. This is just too much. So Banky W shared, a video of this lady Niola singing, and this video, this song itself is like 2 years old. It's not a new song, but Niola wasn't that popular, even though Banky tried to promote her songs. She had like 1 or 2 hits and that's it. So the question is Banky doing too much? He shared it. He said Niola sing Nini sing love emoji, and obviously the wife is cool with this, right? And that's the first question. Why is Banky W doing too much? And why is Banky W playing along? Why isn't Banky W upset about the report, considering the fact that he's a politician? Why isn't he organize a press conference or release a statement on social media? Well, maybe Banky W just know how to, find his way on social media or among social media people, because at the end of the day, right, is family, right? Look, let me tell you something that I know, I for sure know about social media. Eventually things come out. If something is true, eventually somehow we'll get real evidence. Eventually it will come out. That's one thing. And if it's false, yeah, it will happen again or fly around, again in the future, but we'll still be able to get concrete evidence. Do we have concrete evidence now? I don't know. Nobody else, apart from Gislover, will put out the story somehow. They didn't mention anybody's name and all that. Nobody said, look, I saw Niola so play. I mean, she stays somewhere, right, in US. Even though the pregnancy is still young, I mean, she's going to look puffy and stuff like that. There's nothing like that. You see, when Wizkid's baby mama got pregnant, right, I got the information through a reliable source close to them that this lady, right, is pregnant. And around that time, it was still like rumors. But me, I already got like, a message from somebody. This person is a family member. Okay, they asked me not to. If a family member watches the video, would know that person. Anyways, the person said that that lady is pregnant, that the rumors are true. Guess what? Later, it was revealed that Wizkid's baby mama is carrying another child. I'm talking about the manager is carrying another child. So that's it. That's just what I know about social media. So now I haven't even heard, like, directly or indirectly, even on social media, that somebody said, oh, I'm close to Niola, like this that I saw her, she's pregnant, she looks puffy and stuff. There's nothing like that. Okay, guys, let us move straight to the next one. This is currently the most talked about story on social media. Davido impregnating different girls. But another one, stuck out, which is Kemi Olunloyo saying that Ifeanyi wasn't a boy. That in fact the real name is Ifeoma. So somebody recently said, get this woman arrested. Like, please, can someone arrest Kemi Olunloyo? And she replied with her full chest, for what exactly? Ifeoma Adeleke was a girl. And I saw some comment that said, this woman knows something. Somebody even said, what if she's saying the truth? Like, people are beginning to believe this woman. It sounded like a joke before. Now, let me take you back a little. This lady, right, Kemi Olunloyo, her father was once, the governor of Oyo State. And I think they had issues, herself and her father. I don't think they are in good terms. Do I think that Kemi Olunloyo's family is really proud of her? I don't think so. In an interview that she did after she accused her dad of being a ritualist, I think she came back on social media to say herself and her father, they are cool, they sorted it out and stuff like that. Where is the connection? Where am I going with this? I mean, how does it connect with the whole Davido story? Well, I just want to say, because some people thought, okay, maybe the Adeleke family did something. Maybe this is coming from somewhere. This is deeper than it is. I don't think it's deeper. What you're seeing is, what you see is what you get. There's no deeper this thing. Because the Adeleke family, they are friends with Kemi Olunloyo's family. Kemi Olunloyo is from a powerful home. And I think some people don't know. Apart from the fact that the dad is once the governor of Oyo State, they've got the connection.
I can stand in front of Mushi and say it. No one's going to touch me. I'm serious. They know me in Oshodi. That market, when I walk past it, hey, I'm up about Olunloyo. I don't know what my father has to do with Oshodi, but and Ojota. Once I came on public transportation, I'm up about Olunloyo, and I rented a car. And it's like, they know my dad here. Well, my dad's known everywhere, but all this stuff I heard, oh, you can't say that in Mushi, you can't say that in it. His boys will beat you up. No, his boys didn't beat me up.
In fact, recently, Governor Ademola Adeleke paid a visit to the father. That's the former governor of Oyo State. And they're very happy. In fact, the man described the governor, that's Davido's uncle, as the man they underrated. So that's just to let you know that, this is not coming from anywhere. Like, in fact, Kemi Olunloyo once said that, herself and Davido's mom are cool. They have friends. She try as much as possible not to include Davido's dad in all of this. Although at some point she tried to insinuate that David's dad, that's Davido's dad, is responsible for the death of the mother because, according to Kemi Olunloyo, the woman died of drug overdose because she was depressed and feel abandoned. So I know you're thinking right now, so where's this coming from? Why is this so much attack on Davido? Only Kemi Olunloyo knows. Although Kemi Olunloyo herself had said that the Davido you're seeing abused me, right? And until he apologized, I will continue to say trash about him. So the fight between Davido and Kemi Olunloyo, the only thing I think can sort it out is apology from Davido. Is that ever gonna happen? Well, only time will tell. Moving on to the next one. Here we have the news about the masseuse fainting on duty. This lady wanted to break the Guinness World Record, and I think she's supposed to do 72 hours. Now, she fainted at 50 hours.
You guys, Joycey Joma collapsed at 1:34 a.m. Jerry about. She slumped, like she fainted. I don't know which English to use. Here is the video. Listen, guys, I remember when I was doing a video and I was saying that there should be an ambulance close by. Listen, you don't like use things like this to play. You don't even make jokes out of them. There should be a standard healthcare team that is just there. See, I'm not making any comparison, but proper preparation is important. Before Hilda did her own cookathon, she went to the gym for a couple of months. Kemi Fitness was her instructor. She did a lot of preparations. It's not easy. I said this thing before now. Now it really just happened. So you can imagine that this whole breaking Guinness World Record, it's not easy. See, I commend how she did 50 hours. 50 hours before she fainted. But please prepare. Prepare. It's not easy. This one now is a lesson. She didn't get this one, but I don't know. Probably when she is better, because I've confirmed that she's fine. Maybe she would want to reattempt or reapply for the record again. I don't know, but this is it for right now.
Ever since Yodabasi broke that record, there's been a lot of Nigerians trying to break some records, and majority of them are cooks, right? Some tried, some didn't register, they didn't follow due process. In fact, within Africa, you know, and now this lady Ijeoma, who wants to break the record, the longest massage on different individuals, and she fainted. I feel really sorry for her, because hers is different. Yes, somebody will ginger you to do something for real. Basi already created that space for them, and everybody's taking advantage. And the fact that she's different, she's not a cook. I think a lot of Nigerians actually supported her, and I think even after the news about her, fainting while trying to achieve that, got out there, a lot of people still sympathize with her. They wish that she was strong enough to break that record. Speaking about breaking the records here, there's this girl, this 17-year-old Joy Mesoma. Nice Igbo name. Mesoma reacted to the news that she forged a jammed results to get the scholarship, right? The 3 million naira scholarship. Although a businessman came out, said that he wants to sponsor her. I mean, they want to take this girl far from Nigeria, far away from Nigeria. They want to take her to another country, to study till master's degree level. That's how far they are willing to go with her to sponsor her education outside Nigeria.
Kemi and one of these results, I went to Jam Portal to print these results, and this is what they gave me. This is the result here. So this is my aggregate 362. This is exactly how I printed it. I downloaded it from that site. So they now saying that I forged my results is what I don't know, and I'm traumatized that they accused me of forging my own results, because I'm not capable of this forging results. This is the evidence. Okay, they say that I forged my results. They scanned this QR code there, and it showed another name, a Yoruba name, Omotola Afolabi 138, and that same person that got 138, they checked again, the person got 338, meaning that there is problem somewhere. So, and we went to Commissioner of Education office on Friday last week. My principal and the educational secretary of Anglican Girls Secondary School, or Anglican Diocese. So we went there. We showed all these results to Commission of Education, both this one and the SMS they sent to me, and she snapped it and sent to the JAMB official. They called back saying that this is a forged result, that I forged it myself, that the JAMB office don't have the record of this. So they now say that I forged it, and they called the DSS over to come to her office. The DSS, they took us to their office and we made our statements there. And they said they will contact us later, that they are going to investigate these results to know where the source came from. So that's what they said. And instead of them to wait for the investigation to be over, they posted that I forged my results without confirming. So I'm really sad about it. And it's not that since my nursery school have been taken first, I'm a brilliant girl. It's not that I'm an illiterate person that will go and forge her results because I'm not intelligent to impress people. I've been taking first position since my nursery school. And even my common entrance, it was 300 and something.
Honorable Augustine, aka a member of the Anambra State House of Assembly, actually criticized JAM Registrar Professor Ishak Oluyede for blaming the girl for the score variations. He even visited AGK and saw evidence of her consistent good performance in school. So this man, Ike, also found it embarrassing that even during investigation, this girl, the results showed different scores and names. He demanded that the JAM registrar take back his damaging statement about that lady until the police finish their investigation. Yes, the DSS, they are in on this. JAM has also banned Misoma for 3 years and withdrawn her original UTMA result, which is 260 something, I think. And according to JAM, right, Misoma forged her results, like I said earlier, as evidence by the presence of 17 security codes on the results sheet. The JAM spokesperson confirmed the withdrawal of Misoma's results and stated that she would face legal charges in addition to the ban from future exams. JAM stated that if they disclose all the details, that if they reveal all the details, people would be shocked regarding the forgery committed by Misoma. It suggested that she might have been deceived or involved in a syndicate. A 17-year-old. I'm actually really surprised though. Remember in the previous video, I said there's more to this before the lady released a video. Even her father said that there's no way a child like this will be able to do that or orchestrate that. Now, I cannot speak for her. I'm not a spokesperson. Anything is possible these days. We can say, oh, a child like that can't do something like that and later discover something else. But am I really convinced that she did it? No, I'm not convinced. But is it possible? Yes, I think it's possible. Remember the story about a child going to Dubai and they having sex and stuff like that. I remember the first time that news surfaced on social media that this child, I think she was 15 years old, the secondary school took them to Dubai, and these kids video themselves sleeping with one another. But before the video surfaced on social media, a lot of people were like, how can a child like that is false? And guess what? The video surfaced on social media, and that cleared our doubt. Yeah, anything can happen on social media, but I really don't want to believe that this girl did this. Because seriously, I thought this should be easy. Why don't you just go back and cross-check our answers? It's simple, and send us the result and reveal the results. You don't need to involve the DSS and all that. You guys have it in your record. Come out and tell us the score. I don't want to believe that. Even JAM explained why they involved the DSS, because I was like, really? Why do they have to involve the DSS? Because it became so serious on social media. The JAM spokesperson stated that the DSS was invited to uncover the individuals behind the act. He also mentioned that they believed Misoma did not possess the capability to come up with such an idea on her own. That's what they say. In fact, Charles Soludo, the Anambra State governor, has ordered an investigation into the controversy surrounding Misoma's UTME results. So, this whole thing is very messy on social media. Guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next one. In case you don't know, I just want to draw your attention to it. Well, I think it's become like an emergency, national emergency. Tomato, Pepe is now expensive, crazily expensive. So here we've got the billionaire's daughter, our Ndimi, who shared her displeasure about this on social media. She said, I sent my people to the market, and as of yesterday, this is 8k tomatoes, still not over it. This right here, my people, is cheap. You see 8,000 tomatoes this big and ripe, looks clean. It probably be, the northern part of Nigeria, much more than 8,000 around here. And also depends on where you even stay. In Lagos, it's not a story entirely. Moving on to the next one. So a Nigerian lady responded to a TikTok video discussing a woman's belief in reincarnation and active spirits. She shared her own experience, recounting how her late husband's friend visited her in a dream 2 weeks after his death and revealed that he was poisoned. An autopsy later confirmed this, validating the dream and dispelling any doubt. The lady actually mentioned that her husband contacted the friend's family, who confirmed their need for assistance as his death had left them in financial distress. Now, additionally, the spirits of the deceased man warned that if his family was not helped, every car at his burial would break down. I've heard stories like this, but I haven't seen it happen. I would like to see it happen. Or no, I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to experience that like in real life. But I love this story, and I've seen people who claim they've experienced it. Talking about reincarnation. So tell me, do you believe in reincarnation? Do you believe that somebody will come back to life? Man, because of the numerous stories that I've heard from my parents and from friends and families and elders, I think I believe in reincarnation. But does my religion, believe in that? I don't think so. I remember talking to my pastor years ago, and he said biblically it is not possible. But personally, he thinks it's possible. Now, the lady also mentioned that the spirit expressed a desire to be reborn through his wife's pregnancy and had conveyed the same message to a pastor for his wife. I mean, is it not gonna be traumatizing having it in your head that you just gave birth to your husband? I mean, how are you going to remarry? Like, how are you going to even be in a relationship being a single mother, knowing that this man already said that he's coming again through you because the wife was pregnant? Like, it's just so creepy. Let's watch this video.
Me died in Lagos. I started selling in a shop in Delta State. Her spirit was selling in a.
Now, for context, go back and watch that lady's video. Now, I'm making this video because I saw a lot of people in her comment section saying, Una too they lie, how spirits go they sell, some say she's making it up, blah, blah, blah. Religion has made people think that once somebody dies, either they're going to heaven or going to hell. But you do not know that we have so many spirits living amongst us in this world. Now, I'm going to use my own experience to teach, because as a spiritual teacher, I need to be explaining some things. So there was this day I was sleeping and someone was standing beside me. I knew someone was there, but I couldn't see the person. So when I slept, the moment I closed my eye, I saw myself in a very dark room, and a figure, a body was blocking me, and it felt like the person was chained, couldn't leave that place. So I was like, who are you? Please, I want to pass. This place is too dark. I need to pass. It was like a trance stroke dream. I said, I need to pass. And he said, do you know me? And I said, no. And he told me his name. He said, I am so person that lives with your husband in the same country he stays. And I was like, I don't know you. As I was about to say, I don't know you, this man hit me on my chest 5 times with his hand. I woke up screaming. I was screaming because I was afraid. So my husband asked me what happened. I asked him, do you know someone like this that live with you people in the country you stay in? And he said, yes, that the guy just died 2 weeks ago. And I was like, God, he came to me and he hit me on my chest 5 times. My husband said, okay, I should go back to sleep. So while I slept, this man started showing me things. I didn't know this man. I have never seen him before. I don't know anything about him. So he was the one that showed me that he has 2 children and told me that his wife is currently pregnant. He was the one that told me that he was poisoned and he didn't die a natural death. He told me to beg my husband to send money to his wife and kids, that they are hungry, that they need to eat, that he cannot do anything from where he is. He needs help. He was the one that told me that my husband doesn't do this thing that he's saying, that he's going to stop all their vehicles that will come to his burial. He's going to stop it on the road to show me that what he's saying is true. He said I should tell the wife when to call him and at the time to call him so that she can be able to reach him in the spiritual realm. It was a crazy thing that happened to me that day. I think this story is going to need a part 2. Now, this is the continuation of the story I started in the previous post. So the man said to me, he said that he did business with some people, that they should please not eat his money. They should give his money to his wife and children. That I should tell my husband, that my husband knows what to do. That I should please help him. He said, he told me the time to call his wife at the hour she should call him, that he can answer. It was obvious that that man needed help here in the physical. He needed someone to help him carry out things that he couldn't do. So when I woke up, I gave my husband the message exactly the way he gave it to me. So my husband, his corpse was still in that country. They had not brought it back to Nigeria. So my husband made call and they decided to run an autopsy on the guy to be sure that what I'm saying is true. So when they ran an autopsy on this guy, they found out that this guy was actually poisoned, which was what he told me, that he was poisoned, that he didn't die a natural death. He told me the exact thing. So that's when my husband knew that what I was saying was. So my husband called the wife to know how they are faring. And the woman said that hunger wants to collect her children for her, that they had to come back to Nigeria, that she could no longer feed the children alone. And this man told me that he wants to come back through that pregnancy that his wife has, that his wife was carrying. Funny enough, the person that killed this man is tying his spirit so that his spirit will be so weak. So that man needed help. So my husband had to go to his village to tell his brothers what they had, the message I had gotten from their brother. These people did nothing about it. They just left it, because all these religious, when you're telling them things, they don't listen. They didn't do anything about it. They just left that guy like that. The day of this guy's burial, all the cars they used to come there was overheating. Everybody packed. No car moved for close to 3 hours. They were at a spot. He made sure he said that thing because my husband couldn't help him. He's not his relation. He had to just give them the message. Now, it wasn't up to 4 weeks I gave this message. Another pastor told the wife exact thing that I told her, that I said before the man's burial. So most times, spirits, when people die and they tell you that they are going to heaven or hell, with the experiences I've had, I just look at you and I laugh. I laugh because if you've not experienced some things, you will just think it's a lie, because religion has brainwashed us. It has brainwashed us so much. Spirits are living amongst us. They are very much alive. Some of them are coming back. Some of them are stuck in a place.
Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe if you're yet to do so for more videos. Until we see you next time, peace.